Hey people, I'm live. Welcome to the Sunday stream. It's just after 5:30 on May the what now? Is it the 27th? I'm not even sure what the date is now. I think it's around 20. Oh. It's around 23 degrees Celsius, and we're looking at the famous Flatiron building here. So welcome everyone. See, Picard is here. Engage. And Jenny, hello Jenny, and Wesley, hello Marge and Gertish, Vivian Johnson, Kevin Hawthorne, Yvonne Atherton, hello to Harjot, Devin Sullivan, Carol Ellie, Alan K, Lena Sandoval, how you doing? Whitby Dude, what's up? Paul in Burlington, Matt Chat, hello, WMD, what's up? Mark D, hello, good to see you. Tiana, what's up? And I think that's it so far. Hello to everyone. Eileen Dover. And it's a very busy late afternoon here in the St. Lawrence Market area. Hello Sebastian. Toronto's Doo-Wop Music Guy. I don't know if any of you caught my interview this morning with Toronto's Doo-Wop Music Guy. That was at 8 in the morning on 91X FM in Belleville. But if you did miss it this morning, it'll be repeating at 8 p.m. this evening. Hey, Sayans 101, how you doing? John Barrientos 9. Hello Lynn, what's up? Paul Murphy. And just by sheer chance at 8 p.m. tonight, also my brother Dominic is still competing in Canada's Ultimate Challenge. He hasn't been eliminated yet. So you have two brothers to choose from at 8 p.m. in two mediums. Hello Josephine Halligan, Wing Zero. Alright, Wing Zero. Hello Hidden Jackpots. And Mike Landry, hello Ken and everyone in the chat with a $2 super. Thank you very much, Mike. Welcome to the stream. Always a pleasure. And cheers to the support, Mike Landry. Thank you. So I'm going to make my way west. We'll head over to the west side of downtown. But then the plan is, at some point I will swing around and go back to the east side, but further east than this point. Hello Maxim. I'm just a stone's throw away from Brooksea Park, so I haven't streamed through there since they turned on the fountain, so let's go check that out. Light didn't take very long, that's good. Hey, Paula Hicks. I did do one video past the fountain here recently. The first stream of the new fountain season. Hey, Boom Productions. Scott Ehrman, hello. Very busy here.
Yeah, that's what they say. It's the best thing for this. Well, every time.
That is looking great. See all the dogs. Yeah, everyone loves the dog park. And there's a cat park that'll be coming. It's not ready yet, it's not finished. That's over by the Well, the big retail and commercial development. There's a new park there that will be cat themed. Hey, Stephen Hill, hello. John Burke, what's up? Time to do a fountain tour. Yeah, I know, right? Definitely one of the neatest things downtown. This little guy is in good company with all of his friends around the fountain. Hey, Alex Oliveira, hello. Alright, let's start heading west. And here's one of the cats. There's another cat on the fountain itself. And there's this one here. We'll cross. So I'll take us along my favorite part of Front Street here. And maybe we'll go as far west as around Bathurst, and then I'll take another way to go back east. Yeah, we'll walk past the Hockey Hall of Fame. It's all covered in scaffolding and tarps and whatnot right now. Bit of a refurbishment going on there. Hey, Dave in Bangor, Maine, good afternoon. And John Nicholson. Right, Young Street and front. So that is a beautiful old historic building underneath all that scaffolding. Hello Ramil, how you doing? Kurt Affair. Yeah, really busy. Today was the weekend of doors open around downtown, so a lot of people were downtown checking out various locations for that. I think that closed at 5 p.m. though. Oh, 7 October, what's up? I didn't do any doors open videos this year. Everyone is everywhere all at once. Wasn't that a movie? It's Union Station. Thank you, 7 October. We're at Bay Street. Very lively for a Sunday. Well, Sundays are usually lively downtown in the summertime, but it seems especially lively right now. some of the surroundings. This is one of my favorite spots downtown to people watch. Hey, Zach. Looks like the bowl over there is getting some visitors.
It's just a nice hotel.
These are the bike share bikes. You can rent them more or less. Just use an app and you can find them at these docks, and you can ride it to wherever, and then if there's another dock near your destination, you leave it there at that dock. There's a fee involved, of course. But they're really popular. They keep expanding the network with more and more bikes and more stations and more locations. Hey, Chris Mills, hello. John Southwell, welcome. Here's the Royal York Hotel. Whole lot of taxis here. Seems like the taxis sort of died down for a while. You didn't see as many, but they seem to be making a comeback lately. Hello, Liberty Tree. That guy's the star of his own show. Hello, who's Ja? What's up? Alright, let's head across York Street. Big crowds here too. Hello, Spadina, how you doing?
Hi, are you right in front of me?
William Fong, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. It's a honk off. Who can out honk who? Come on, I know you got more than that in ya. Let's hear it again. Yeah, I am Gertish. Ah, there we go. I knew there was more coming. Yeah, what a bustling day downtown today. I was out recording a video yesterday and it was similarly busy yesterday. I didn't come down to this area though, I was mostly in the northern end of downtown. There's a visitor from Maryland. No, I didn't do any doors open things this year. All the lineups and whatnot and the time it takes just sort of put me off. Lower Simcoe and Simcoe. I'm always walking on the wild side. So busy that if I want to stop and look at something, I have to make sure I'm not in the path of an onslaught of people who are going to run me over. I kind of have to find a good spot to stop and stand for a moment. Usually beside a pole or something, because no one's going to walk through this pole. So if I stand right beside the pole, I'm usually safe. Yeah, there is a GO train heading into Union Station. And hey, quad mods, what's up? Go, 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 go! No, this is just a regular weekend. Last weekend was the holiday weekend. Sometimes downtown Toronto just is crazy busy for no apparent reason. And that's why I like it. Alright, so let's just keep on heading west. We're going to head past the convention center. Hey, Learn to Live, welcome. Glad you could catch the stream. Going through the well? I wasn't planning on going through the well. I was going to walk past it though. Got a CN Tower reflection on the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Get to the tower. Reflection. Any chance I can check out Love Park? Yeah, there is a chance. I could probably walk past it during this stream, actually. Hey, Zenburger, $12 super chat. You love the Sunday vibes, reflective and calm. Thank you very much, Zenburger. I hope the stream is sufficiently zen. Appreciate the generous support. Thank you very much. I try to give off a bit of a zen vibe in my videos and streams. Don Juan's. How much is the veggie dogs now? $6 for a veggie dog. This part of Front Street, just a few years ago, there were a couple of hot dog stands where you could get a veggie dog for $2.50. Right up until just a few years ago, I think. And then the prices just started going up and up and up. Yeah, downtown Toronto is not exactly calm, but it can still be a zen-like experience walking around through all the busyness. If you're in the right sort of mood, you know, just don't let it get to you. Especially if you're on foot, right? If you're in a car, there's no way you can be zen driving through downtown Toronto. Most people just become a rage-filled maniac. Yeah, so is it $6 or $5 now for a veggie dog? It looks like they have the 6 and a 5.
Is this the Polish one that's up top here? Which one's this one?
Hello, Jihad. How you doing? I still haven't tried the hot dogs at IKEA. Apparently they're really inexpensive. I keep meaning to do that. Hey Jenny, a $10 super for the Zenful Wisdom and some root beer. Always important to add that last part on. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jenny. Much appreciated, Jenny Kritzkamp. Thank you. My root beer of choice. I do like Barks, but I don't see it in most of the places I go. So Mug is my favorite. But I also buy A&W root beer and our Compliments brand root beer, which is the most inexpensive one. I can only get that at Freshco. Quad mods, yeah. A lot of people will find that their anger issues and blood pressure trouble will miraculously just did we get a little buffering there? Yeah, there was a slight dip in signal quality.
We can find spots.
Right, Blue Jays Way. Hey, Otavio, hello. Like Dad's oatmeal cookies. I just saw recently that Craig's Cookies is opening a location inside Union Station. So another place to find those delicious cookies. Last time I had Craig's Cookies though was quite a while ago with Johnny and Action Kid. In the Church Wellesley Village, we were doing a collab video and we stopped at the Craig's Cookies there. So that was a long time ago. But it was extremely scrumptious and delicious. Hey, Michael Kirik, hello. Sand Dollar? Yacht Charters, what's up? And the Taco Bell in Union Station hasn't opened yet as far as I know. That's been under construction in the food court for months and months. I don't know what the holdup is. We're coming close to Spadina Avenue. Sam Ronald, what's up? LAB, hello? Monty Sturgeon, hello. And we're at Spadina. Calm down there. You'll get home, don't worry. I still haven't heard a honk as long as that one I caught in a stream a little while ago. Remember that really long, extremely extended honk? It was also in this area too, down Front Street that way. I think some people count it as being like a 17-second long honk. Stephen Hill, yeah, I do have a number of UK subscribers, yes. Quite a few actually. Always good to have another one from across the pond. There's no crosswalk straight across here, so I have to cross here and then over there again. Hey, Scott Briggs. All right. So, I'll walk us past the well. Long ass light. This is one of the ways to get into the well. Android DAV 3, that would really go a long way to making things more peaceful, that's for sure. Hello, Dan Harmson. A little more zen, yeah. Crumble Cookies, another cookie place. Uh-oh, Craig's Cookies got some competition. And Prince Street Pizza is just up ahead. I can hear the mall music from outside the mall here on the sidewalk. Keep it in the mall. We don't need it out here. I wonder if there's a lineup at Prince Street Pizza. What do you think? Any bets? Hey, Billy T. All right, well, I don't think there is a lineup going outside. There's a bit of a lineup inside. That might be the first time I've walked past without there being a bit of an outside lineup. Well, much appreciated, Stephen Hill. It's always nice to hear kind words such as those. There's a look into the well. I've done a bunch of videos in there if you're curious. I'll probably head back in another time during a stream or video. It's a neat place. Hey, Brad and Marie Palmer, welcome. So there's the pedestrian bridge over there. I think I'm going to walk over that. We'll catch some views maybe of some trains. There won't be as many trains today as there would be on a weekday. Hello, Crystal Kitty. So I mentioned earlier the new cat park. So I'll just take a quick little detour up Draper Street here, which is a really neat little side street of these old 19th century cottage style townhouses. But the new cat park will be located just right up here. Good evening, Neville. I was just walking in the street. I just don't expect traffic to come down Draper Street, you know? I think he was using it as some sort of shortcut. A non-Torontonian. He was driving a pickup truck. So here's the initial entrance to what will be the cat park. And you can see there's one cat here already. Hey, Jefferson Rivas, hello. But on the other side of this fence, the park will extend and it'll be much more substantial, and I think more of the cat theme will be featured on that part of the park. You can see it's the back side of the well. So I'm not sure how much longer, maybe the next year or so. Got a bunch of little chairs here. Hello, Horror Fields. Is that right, Dave in Bangor, Maine? Yeah, I guess sometimes it pays to have eyes on the back of your head. Glad you weren't run over. I'll try not to get run over. Party! Somebody was having a party here. Tiana, yeah, you'll have to check that out when it's open, or I'll do a video for you if you can't check it out yourself. Hello, Judy Butterfield. There's the Up Express train. Hey, Crystal Kitty Cat. Welcome and thank you very much. Speaking of cats, I manifested a cat by talking about cats. Hello, City Walks. Welcome. I can hear a GO train going by now. Yeah, I wonder what else I can manifest, right, Jenny? All right, let's walk over this pedestrian bridge. This will take us over into CityPlace, across the rail corridor. And Bathurst Street is just right over there where that other bridge is. So that's pretty much the western boundary of downtown at Bathurst. We are on Front Street East right now, Crystal Kitty Cat, at Portland Street. So that's looking north up Portland. And we're looking east right now. There's another Up Express train. That one's heading into Union. This is called the Bridge of Light. It has a Spanish name also, so for those who know Spanish, Bridge of Light in Spanish is the actual name of this bridge, I think. So we're going to head over into CityPlace, and then we're going to go eastward back over to the east side of downtown. Hey, April Wine, hello. Yeah, that's it, Mark D. You got it. Puente de Luz. There's a fast-moving GO train here. It's heading into Union, but it's still going at a good clip. Hello, VP.
Tout le monde est collé.
Don't really have any plans to do streams from there, Crystal Kitty, but you never know. Most of my streams tend to be walking in the streets of the city. Very urban-oriented sort of content. Hey, Life Art Times. Any more trains coming? I don't see any. "119th like." Thank you, April Wine. I guess on that note, anyone else just joining or who's new or has been watching so far? If you haven't done that yet, by all means, go ahead, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done that also. Share, you know, the drill. Hit all the buttons, basically. And the notification bell after you hit subscribe, be sure to do that. So you'll be notified when I do my next live stream, because I do these regularly. Alright, we're coming into CityPlace. It's a high-rise condo neighborhood. Robert Rudick, how you doing? Across here. Michael Keurig, yes, by all means, come visit. Probably know the city like the back of your hand after watching all these streams and videos. See a helicopter over there. Oh, is that right, Liberty Tree? I think the only spot here in Toronto where people put those love locks on is in the Distillery District, but I think it's encouraged there. There's that helicopter. Yeah, it's Terry Fox, Canadian legend. He kind of looks a bit like Michael J. Fox in that picture. No relation though. The Humber Bay Bridge. Oh, that's okay. I walked over there just recently. I didn't notice the locks there though. And there are probably a few other spots around town. This is Canoe Landing Park. So we're walking east along Fort York Boulevard, or is it Bremner? I think this is Bremner. No, it's still Fort York Boulevard. It becomes Bremner after we cross Spadina. So this is like the main street of CityPlace, basically. Condos galore around here. Judy Butterfield, a $2 super sticker. Thank you very much, Judy. I hope you're enjoying the walk so far. Thank you very much for your support, Judy. Cheers. This building looks massively tall from here. I mean, it's dwarfed by the CN Tower, but from this perspective, it's hard to tell. Right, my power bank is at, or my phone is at 50%, so I think that's my signal to plug in my power bank. I'll just do that right here. Get a nice view of this ledge here while I do this. How large is Toronto? Well, it all depends on how much of the area you measure, but the city of Toronto proper, the latest estimates have it at around 3.1 million in the city proper. And then there's the metropolitan area, there's the Greater Toronto area, and there's the Golden Horseshoe. So you're looking at 7 million, 8.1 million, or 10 million, depending on which of those distinctions you want to use. All right, plugging this in. Oh, the size in square mileage or square kilometers, the city of Toronto is 630 square kilometers in size, or 243 square miles. That's just the city, not including the surrounding suburban regions. Hello, Chris Mills. The length from end to end, going east to west, probably maybe 30 kilometers from one end to the other if you're going along the lake, say, east to west or west to east. It would be a nice, very long walk. Let's just put it that way. And here is Spadina, or Lower Spadina. Hey, Bill Chow. Welcome to the stream. Evening, Brett Mallon. I guess we are on the evening now. Now we're into the stream already. Tons of traffic here. Yeah, it's not as big as London, that's for sure. It's a huge city, but London is a huger city. Thank you, Bill Chow. Yeah, we got typical Torontonian driving skills here. I just have to laugh at the insane horn honkers. I thought he was trying to outdo the record from that other time with the 17-second honk. It's the honkening, remember that? That was a different sort of honking though. The Dukes of Hazzard horn playing Dixie. They'd probably be arrested if they had a horn that played Dixie. It's the dome and the tower. Emmanuel Bro, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying. And welcome to the stream. Thank you, Vivian Johnson. That's right. Do all the things that Vivian just mentioned there. They're trying to get to Hamilton. They're not making very good progress. That go is not going. Hey, Steve Grant, hello. All right, so now we're on Bremner Boulevard. You're 170 miles from London, so you're not too close. Are you up towards Liverpool or in another direction? I know Liverpool is about 200 miles northwest of London. Liverpool, 200 miles northwest of London. Nothing much ever came from Liverpool, except for British soccer teams and comedians. Hey, Uncle Buck, hello. Flat Infinite Plane Earth, what's up? That's right, Whippy Dude. That was just the opening bit of a Beatles documentary. That's how it started. And then he goes, for a boy growing up in Liverpool, the future was no brighter than that which his father had faced, or his father's father. The city droned on wearily in post-war Britain, a nation nostalgic for its triumphant past, threadbare and tired in its present. In 1956, in fact, there was little to suggest that out of this provincial seaport would come 4 young men, and a musical revolution that would captivate and change the world. Paul, Ringo, George, and John. And now, here they are, the Beatles! That's from my favorite Beatles documentary, The Complete Beatles. And yes, I have most of it memorized word for word. I watched it probably 1,000 times, maybe. Hello, Canuck 44444. How you doing? And there is the South Core skyline. The Ruddles, that was an awesome show too. I recorded that years ago when it played on Much Music. I still have the old VHS tape. Ouch! You're breaking my heart! Ouch! It's like a spoof of the Beatles, except it's called the Ruddles. And it's done by the Monty Python gang and some of the Saturday Night Live gang from 1976 or 1977, around there. Or maybe 78. Might have been 78. Yeah. Alan K, yeah, I have a working VHS player. It's not my original one from back in the day, of course, but I do have one. There's Ripley's Aquarium and the base of the tower. Roundhouse Park. Got some old locomotives and old GO trains here. It's a bit of a museum of old train stuff. Hello, Deborah. Novocos, hello. You have a working VHS player as well? You should test it out to make sure it still works. Over 300 viewers currently. Awesome to see. Hope you're all enjoying the walk. It's an awesome day. The city is super busy. Feels more like a Saturday than a Sunday, but sometimes Sundays can surprise you and be busier than a Saturday. Financial district over there. All the big bank towers. Toronto is a major financial center. Most of the big national Canadian banks are headquartered right over there in the financial district. Yeah, it's been a few years, or more than that actually, maybe like 5 years or so, maybe even 6 since I went in the aquarium. It was about 30 some bucks back then. It's probably more like 50 bucks now. I'm not sure exactly, but I wouldn't doubt it. Same as the CN Tower, which is about $50. But as I was saying earlier in another video, if you have a Toronto Public Library card, you can get free admission to all sorts of these tourist attractions around the city. Or a reduced admission, at least. Oh, is that right, Stephen Hill? Yeah. I grew up in a small city, a few hours north of Toronto. About 330 kilometers north of Toronto, actually, called North Bay. And it's probably about 3 miles across also, if you were to walk it. Going across. I think it's longer going north-south. Hello, Maureen Bruce. Flat, infinite plane Earth. Are you Fred Flintstone? Isn't that what used to happen to Fred Flintstone, except it was his big saber-toothed cat would lift him up and throw him out of his own house. And then he'd have to pound on the door and go, Wilma! Crossing Lower Simcoe. Tom Bikes 416, hello. All right, let's head over to York Street. And then from there, I'll just be right close to Love Park. So I will be walking past Love Park, it seems. I had a feeling I would end up doing that. Hello, Arata. Yaya 2006. How you doing? Exeter, I know of it. I've heard of that city before. What's the population of Exeter? My hometown has been growing a bit the last few years. The latest estimates from Statistics Canada have it at about 58,000 people now. And more like 79,000 in the greater North Bay area. Jenny, yeah. That's a theme song I know probably more than any other. Maybe Gilligan's Island is the only one that I know better, or that I've heard more often. Yeah, strange lack of honking here. Every other congested spot, it was like a honkathon. We're walking south down York Street. Monty Sturgeon, you live near North Bay in Sturgeon Falls. Oh, I know it well. The other major community located on Lake Nipissing. Well, Callander also, but it's not as big. Lakeshore Boulevard. So we have a green light, but we can't cross because Blocking the intersection. A Toronto tradition. We have to go weave through all the cars. As you can see, it's like, who cares that there's an intersection here? We want to go, so we'll just go. And if no one can get through, too bad. Whoops. People going every which way here. Oh, thanks, Stephen Hill. That's a good sized place. Hello, Yahia. How you doing? From the beaches. Frogger, right? Yeah, it would seem so, Jenny. Still trying to cross Lakeshore Boulevard. Carol Ellie, you would think so. You would think so. 2 Flixbuses in one shot. I took a Flixbus from Edmonton to Calgary and I was impressed with their service. Another Flixbus. They have very reasonable fares, and the bus makes really good time, and the bus was brand new and very clean. So all in all, I guess I would recommend Flixbus, based on my experience anyway. Yeah, they have restrooms on board. Alright, Flat Infinite Plain Earth, have a good evening. Crossing Harbor Street. Love Park is just right there. And though the holes were rather small, we had to count them all. Now they know how many holes it takes to fill the Albert Hall. And it's Love Park. Dun-dun-dun. The water is still clear, hasn't turned all murky and green yet. Big tree on the island. Tall buildings all around. Yeah, this used to be a off-ramp or on-ramp or whatever from the Gardner Expressway. And then it was just a grassy, undeveloped plot of land with some old cement supports from the off-ramp still standing. They kind of look like Stonehenge. And I thought maybe they'll turn those into part of the park. But they got rid of those and did this with the park. I guess I can't complain. It looks nice. But I think the Stonehenge thing could have looked pretty cool too if they kept those. The old pillars, you know, the concrete pillars. Hey, Davmar. I've never counted all the animals, no. There's at least a half a dozen, I think. There's a squirrel, a raccoon, I think a fox. Oh, we're losing some signal here. There is a bit of a drop in signal. Signal is back. There's the old Harbor Commission building. So that used to be directly on the lakefront. If you go back in time far enough, Lake Ontario came right up to the sidewalk almost. We're in front of the building there. So all this land we're walking on now was filled in over the years. This was once part of the lake. Huge crowd. I think all these people are coming from the ferry terminal. They're probably on the islands. You can see how much further down the city goes. That was all lake, everything we're on right now. But I think Toronto Islands are probably jam-packed today, and all these people are coming back from a day on the islands. The ferry terminal is just right down there. You went to Center Island 2 years ago. That's more recently than I have. Yeah, all kinds of people making their way back home. Hey, have a good evening, April Wine. Thanks for checking out the stream. Yeah, it's that bus that has the squeaky brakes. It's finally made its way around the corner there. The bus terminal is just down there. This Go bus is taking another way. It's going to go to Yonge Street. Get on the go. Get on the go. Doodle-doo-doo. Get on the go. Get on and go back home. And there's Sky Tower making its way ever skyward. Eventually that will be 105 stories high, so it'll be way the heck up there. The tallest building in Canada by far, next to the CN Tower. 345 or 6 meters, maybe 346 meters. It's over 1,100 feet. No, you don't want to fall from that. Here's Yonge Street, Queen's Quay right over there, and the lake, old Toronto Star building. Evening, Chris Smith. So that was Harbor Street we were walking along, so we're on Yonge Street now. We'll head north a bit here. $518 feet, that's not too shabby, that's pretty high. I think the CN Tower here is 1,815 feet, 5 inches. Hey DJ, hello. That extra 5 inches, that's right, Novokos. If you fall off the top, you might survive if it wasn't for that extra 5 inches. Back under the gardener again. Maybe I should cross here. Traffic, traffic, traffic. The elevator in the CN tower is crazy fast. All right, under the rail corridor. Yeah, this has a very dense, cluttered sort of feel to it around here. Sort of like Lower Manhattan. Definitely a bit like Lower Manhattan in its feel, you know. Alright, so up there is Front Street, where we were earlier. So here's the Esplanade. Let's just walk a bit to the east along the Esplanade here. Yeah, Novokos, all the old classic early skyscrapers are mostly clustered in Lower Manhattan. Toronto has a pretty fair collection of old skyscrapers. They're just not extremely tall, that's all. Most of the skyscrapers from over 100 years ago, from the early 1900s, say, up to about 1930 in Toronto are in the 15 to 30 story range. The tallest is maybe about 34 stories from that time period. So it's not that we don't have old classic skyscrapers in Toronto, they're just not very noticeable in the skyline now since all the new buildings have been built. They're kind of hidden away down there. You can see them from the street pretty much, but that's about it. Most aerial photographs or skyline photos, you can't see any of them except for maybe the Royal York Hotel and Commerce Court North. Those are the two that stand out. since they're the two tallest ones, most prominent ones. But if you want to take a walk and check them all out, just walking through Yonge and King and then over to Bay Street and then north up Bay Street, you'll see a lot of them. That's where they're all clustered, in that part of the financial district. Yeah, walking past the Novotel, here's the old spaghetti factory and Shoeless Joe's. Hey, Michelle Gray, hello. Scotland Yard. This is a lively stretch here, lots of patios. I've never been to Scotland. I've been to England, but not Scotland. And when I was in England, it was just London and Folkestone. I spent a few days in Folkestone, down on the English Channel, the coast. And actually, I spent a day in Brighton. So yeah, I was in London, Folkestone, and Brighton. Those are the three places I was. I loved London Novocaus. I found it to be extremely interesting and highly walkable. I think I liked it just as much as New York. The only thing I liked more about New York was the more skyscraper-oriented architecture, since I am a fan of those, but the city itself, the vibe and all that, I thought it was awesome. Hey, Kramer 911, hello. I was in Paris also. I like London more than Paris. I know a lot of people would prefer Paris, but I liked London more. Just London was a bit more eclectic, I thought. Paris kind of had a samey look up to it through large expanses of the city, where the streets all kind of resembled each other. The style of the buildings all looked very similar. With those 5 or 6 story buildings that cover vast swaths of the city. A bit monotonous, I guess, but I mean, it was an awesome city. I'm not going to say I didn't like Paris. I did. I just liked London more. That's all. Hey, John O'Meara, hello. All right, let's head back up to Front Street. This is Market Street. They haven't closed this off to traffic yet. They usually do it every year once the weather gets warm. Hey, Chad Wabagwan, how you doing? German cities. I spent time in Hamburg and a small city called Villingen-Schwenningen. Two small cities side by side. But Hamburg was the only big German city that I spent any time in, really. Mostly I just passed through other ones. I had a brief stopover. I liked Hamburg. I thought it was pretty cool. That's where the Beatles famously sort of developed their sound, playing in the clubs in Hamburg's red light district in the early 1960s. Amsterdam, another place. I spent a little bit of time in Amsterdam. I enjoyed it. So we started the stream just right up ahead there by the Flatiron building. Well, the Cavern is in Liverpool. So that's where they played in Liverpool when they were starting to make a name for themselves. But they spent a lot of time playing in Hamburg in various clubs there. And the original Cavern is gone now. It was demolished. And then years later they realized what a big goof that was, demolishing such a famous landmark as the Cavern. So they rebuilt a replica of it just up the street from its original location. It's like, whoops, maybe we shouldn't have torn that down, you know. Tons of people are flocking here, trying to relive some of the history of the Beatles, and we tore down the Cavern. I guess we need a new one. There's St. Lawrence Market. It's crossing Jarvis Street. Yeah, the Stones are from London. The London bands used to look down on the Northerners, you know, the bands from Liverpool and Manchester and all that. But the Beatles changed all of that. And then it became cool to be from Liverpool. Hey, have a good night, Carol L.E. Thank you for checking out the stream. Hope you enjoyed walking around. Looking back towards Financial District. Hey, Lil Milky, how you doing? So we're heading east on Front Street East. It's been a hard day's night. And I've been streaming like a dog. Do dogs stream? I don't know. They do now. Do I like Subway? I don't dislike Subway. I used to go there regularly. I don't really go there anymore, but not for any particular reason. I think I just started feeling like it wasn't worth it, really, you know? Because when I get a sub, I usually like to get a foot-long sub. And I remember back in the $5 foot-long days, you know, I used to be a regular customer. So I thought, yeah, that's worth it. Foot-long sub for $5, I'm down with that. But that's not a thing anymore. And now what is it, like $10 for a foot-long sub? I'm like, meh, I don't think I want to pay $10 for a foot-long sub. Like BLT. I could get a burrito for $7, which is a lot more filling and satisfying than a foot-long veggie sub for $10. $20 for a sub, yeah, that's just redonkulous. Redonkulous. Crikey, good evening. Yeah, pretty much, Jenny, pretty much. Do I eat sushi? Yeah, I like sushi. I eat veggie sushi, obviously, but I like it. Like avocado and cucumber. We're almost 2 hours in. So as the title of the stream says, I went from the west side. Well, I started in the east side, then I went to the west side of downtown, and now back into the east side again. It's like West End girls, East Side boys. That song plays in my radio interview, actually. That was one of the songs I chose, because I often find myself thinking in terms of West End and East End, and then that song just pops into my head. West End girls. Dun, 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 dun. Rob MNR, a £5 super sticker. Thank you very much, Rob, for your support. I'm glad you're watching and hopefully enjoying. Cheers, Rob. Thank you very much for the support. It's windy. Hey. Pet Shop Boys, that's right. Maybe I didn't mention that. It's a Pet Shop Boys song. Or maybe I said something else mistakenly, but yeah, Pet Shop Boys. Yeah, I go to Belly Busters. It's kind of a special occasion when I go to Belly Busters. I usually go there when my friend Jim is in town. It's like our thing. We used to go to the Big Slice pizza place on Yonge Street, but it's gone. So now we go to Belly Buster. Future home of an Ontario Line station. I think this is going to be Corktown Station. Yep, tons of scaffolding when you walk around Toronto. Oh, no worries, Vivian. By all means, whatever you have to do, you don't have to worry, everything will be okay. We're at Parliament Street. I'm probably not going too much longer. I think the plan is to end the stream at the Freshco at Parliament and Dundas, so that's not too much further. Once again, I'm going to be popping into the grocery store before I go home. I have to pick up a few things. And yes, one of them is root beer. And yes, Vector cereal is also on the list. I think everyone knows everything I eat now and drink. Hello, Alan Barsness. How you doing? Well, Gertrude, I'm actually going to buy some right after the stream at the Freshco. We're at King Street and Parliament. I'll take a look at the pizzas, see if there's anything on sale, Yvonne. Maybe the Red Baron pizza. I like that one. And I think I also need some soy milk. Just trying to think what I should get. Yeah, I like the Dr. Oetker pizza. They're good. If they're on sale, I'll grab a few of those. I always try to go and get my frozen pizzas wherever they happen to be on sale. Jeanette, don't forget ice cream sandwiches. How could I forget that? Thank you for reminding me, Jeanette, and thank you very kindly for the $7. Cheers, Jeanette. Thank you very much. Can't say no to ice cream sandwiches. Yeah, I noticed that guy. I just thought, well, maybe I won't direct my camera over in his direction. Sometimes you just know, you know, not to do certain things when certain people are around. You just kind of know. After you've been through enough incidents, eventually you start to clue in. Must. I think that's a really fancy furniture store. Yeah, that's right. Johnny did go in there in one of his videos. I think he's on a bit of a furniture buying kick. I guess he's updating his apartment a bit. I haven't done that in a long time. I'm getting close to that point though. My couch is definitely ready to be replaced. My current couch I bought in 2013, so 11 years ago. And it's showing its age. But it's also my bed, because it's a sofa bed, right? So I need another similar thing. And plants, that's right. I don't have any plants though. I'm not really a plants guy, I guess. Eileen Dover, you're very welcome. Well, thank you very much. It's nice of you to check out the stream. I'll see you next time. What color would I choose? Oh, probably black or... My current couch is black. Probably a darker color. Hey, Jay Smith, hello. And we're at Queen and Parliament. That Shoppers Drug Mart is no more. The new residential tower will be going up on that corner. Alan K, a $2 super chat. Happy Sunday. Thank you very much, Alan. I hope your Sunday has been awesome so far. Mine has been pretty darn good. Thank you, Alan K, for your support. Cheers. Feels a lot cooler. There's a bit of a cooler feeling breeze now. Not that I don't like it. It actually feels quite refreshing. I haven't had to turn on my AC in a couple of days, so I don't mind that. We're at Shooter Street. Lots of rain on Monday. Yeah, I saw that. That was partly what cemented my decision to stream today, because I was thinking maybe I'll stream on Monday instead of Sunday, until I saw the forecast. But I might end up going out tomorrow and recording a rain walk, a pre-recorded video, if it's raining heavily enough. A nice rain walk is always, you know, nice to have on the channel. North on Parliament. So we're on the east side of downtown. Got Regent Park just right over there. Cabbagetown is up north a bit. Yeah, if it's like a thunderstorm kind of rain, I will definitely head out and record a video. Hold, and the other one in front says not in service. Yeah, this stretch of Parliament is definitely the grittiest part of it. But it's not sketchy feeling despite that. It looks worse than it really is. Here's one of the many alleys around here that I've explored. Done a number of walks through these alleys before. Regent Park Community Health Center. And there's the Fresco right over there. Dundas. Well, it happens to the best of us, Otavio. I sometimes have a dream where I'm going bald, and then I wake up and think, hopefully that was just a dream, and then I check. And it's like, okay, I'm good. As long as it stays a dream. And here we are. So yes, I'm going to wrap up the stream here and head inside and pick up a few things, as I was saying. So thank you everyone for joining me for the walk around on what was a very busy Sunday around downtown. We started in St. Lawrence Market near the Flatiron Building, and we went west all the way almost to Bathurst, then up to CityPlace, past the CN Tower and the Sky Dome and the aquarium, and then back to the east side, ending up here in Regent Park. So I hope you all join me for my next stream. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and like and share and all that stuff. My next stream will be in a few days, but also tomorrow evening I'll be premiering a video on my channel. That's a pre-recorded video, but there'll be a live chat in the evening, usually around 7:15 or so in the evening, so I hope you can check that out. And tonight at 8, my interview on 91X Alternative Radio will be airing. You can check that out on the website of the station, Belleville 91X Alternative Radio. And also at 8, my brother is appearing on Canada's Ultimate Challenge on CBC TV. So that's right, you got 2 Keo brothers at 8 o'clock. And Mr. Strides is probably doing his home stream at 8 o'clock as he usually does. So you have that option as well. So thank you everyone for being awesome. Thank you to the mods. Thanks to all those who sent support. Very, very much appreciated. And until next time, I will continue. So have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all again soon. All right, time to face the crowds. This Freshco is always a zoo. It's always a zoo in here, and I kind of dread coming here most of the time, but this is where the prices are the best in my area among all the grocery stores. So you got to do what you got to do, I guess. All right, enough rambling. Okay, have a good night, everyone.